You may know this channel, English Tree TV. Well, if you probably know this channel, you probably know something about Alphabuddies. Alphabuddies is a series of a wide of letters that have cool and amazing adventures with each other. And fortunately, the first episode of this channel was the first creation in history of Alphabuddies. Let me show you. That is what uppercase A used to look like. It doesn't look like much, but it's not like anything is wrong with him. But if you move forward, what on earth is that? That looks nothing like A. He doesn't have the pink or red texture. And where are his eyelids? I mean, that's just horrible. Nothing is wrong with A except the color and the eyelids. But look at B. Look at B. Look how horrible he is. The regular B used to have a mouth here and an eye here. But he has an entire face on the top letter. And if you think that was bad, there are more versions. Here is A, but with a smiling mouth and angry-looking eyes. And here's another looking B with a scared face for some reason. And also, I seem to have found another version of A. Everything is normal except for the hairdo. Why do you have the hairdo? Get rid of it. Oh, this B seems chill. And this A is looking surprised. I mean, oh, just look at B. Just look at uppercase B and see how you think about him. Look at him. I know he looks normal. He has a mouth. He has arms. He has eyebrows. But look at the top of the letter. A nose. Why does he have a nose? I mean, uppercase A and the other lowercase B's have a nose. But does that nose have to be that big? And what about C? Does C even look like this? I thought C was just an old man stuck in a whale's stomach for like 70,000 years, remember? And if you thought that was bad, look at A. Look at A in this very scene. He's tripped over like it's some sort of thing. And look, C has teeth at the bottom of the letter, and he has centipede-like eyes sticking out of his body. Wait, hold on. Let me see that. Oh, D is not as horrible as expected. I thought I would see a horrible letter. Okay, E usually has a tongue, but E is supposed to have like a lighter purple color, and he needs to wear a chef hat because he is a chef and cooks a horrible meal for F. And speaking of F, this looks nothing like him. I thought F was like a guy with a mustache. But no, this is what old F used to look like. And remember when I said Alphabuddies? If you heard of G is like a letter, but a gift. It's like green and red. But look at green. I mean G. Look at G. Does that look anything like the original? Yes, totally not. Oh, that actually looks good, and that looks good too. You can add some eyelashes to make it better, or you can add arms to both of them. Okay, what happened to Kay's eyeballs? He just had these dots as eyes. Where are the eyeballs? And worst of all, this is what his nose looks like. It's not even a nose. It's just a... Wait a minute. Is that a nose? No, that's not a nose. That's a mouth. And why does Kay have a chef hat? I thought Kay used to be a king. Not a chef hat. Did he steal E's chef hat and use it for her own? Okay, everything looks normal except the fact that O is literally holding an old man thing. Oh, that's a cane. That's the cane. Why does O have a cane? He was supposed to be stealing money or jewels or bank accounts. And P is supposed to be a police officer. And does N even look like her original self? If I am not mistaken, there are two N's. An N that has a nest for birds and a ninja N in one of the episodes of the Alphabuddies. So there's two N's. There are two N's. And this N looks exactly like the pink N. So there ain't any. Oh my god. Q looks terrible. This is absolutely a 0 out of 10. What did they do to Q? Q is supposed to be a queen, but this just looks worse. This just looks worse. And worst of all, R looks nothing like R. R is supposed to have hair. And S doesn't even have her magic hat. Give me one thing that's same with the original T and this T. Wasn't T supposed to be a tiger? Wasn't T supposed to be like a tiger? Because, well, you have probably watched Alphabuddies and known that T is a tiger. But look at T. I think this should be an alphabet war. Look. This looks exactly like Alphabet War. If you just put the mouth here and angle the eyes a little bit up, then that would look exactly like Alphabet War T. And also, I want to mention V looks the same, and U. I don't even want to begin with U. But hold on, what does U look like again? Yeah, U is supposed to be V's color and has green spots all over her, but that didn't happen in this version. W, negative infinity out of 10. Negative infinity out of 10. What on earth did he do to W? Not only does this look nothing like W, but the body parts don't even look like W. And not even the entire thing. Not even this entire video is perfect. I give this video a 0 out of 10. Because these designs are... Are those lips? Those are lips. X has lips. And Y has 2 eyes. Okay, that's normal. But why does he have 2 mouths in the edge of her point? Okay. Did everyone forget that Z is a literal god? I mean, if you have watched the last episode of Alphabuddies, then you have probably known that Z is a literal god and is written on a dragon with Y. And Y doesn't even look like her original self. This is horrible. And if you thought that's horrible, here's a whole torment of torture.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V.
Wait. Okay, is it just me? Or are R and S the only ones who are perfect? I mean, S doesn't have arms. Wait a minute, S does have arms. Look at that. He is holding the magic wand. He has arms.
W, X, Y, and Z.
Okay, this entire part is really horrible. Since when did W have legs? When did W ever have legs? Here's the next video of Alphabuddies. This is literally a crane machine.
A is for apple. B
I see nothing changed to the letters. I'm just gonna let you know when I see a change to the letters.
E is for ear. F is for frog. G is for ghost. H is for hat. I is for ice cream. J is for juice. K is for kiwi. L is for lamp. M is for mouse. N is for nut. O is for orange. P is for pen. Q
Wait! I saw a change. O's top hat isn't white anymore, but O's top hat is red. It's red. The stripe is red now. And also O doesn't even have a cane anymore, and the lowercase O does. I guess young people are really fit to have like that.
R is for ring.
Wait a minute, how does that even make sense? Young people aren't even supposed to be allowed to have canes like old people. Not even old people, they're young people. That's literally completely the opposite.
Y is for
Oh, what's
yo,
that?
yo.
Let's just wait until the video ends. Oh,
This
it
is
already
the
ended.
phonics
Well,
song. Sing
this is the old alphabet so far. And everyone looks horrible and they look nothing like their original selves. Well, I guess lowercase O and lowercase s are perfect. And the V's are too. In fact, the O's are the same. And the P's are the same if they had police hats. And the L and M and the H. What about A? Nah, I'm not including A. You may see a lot of differences in this video. Trust me.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
C accent is a lot different now. And G's face is like a little bit better. But H is more messed up. I is a little bit different. And I think it's the same for J. And L was completely different. And you know what? Let's just get onto the actual episodes instead of the songs. In the first episode of Alphabuddies, we see A, his regular self, walking up to a cliff. And there is a sign saying, diving, safe for diving, in a sunny day. A decides to sing like an ass song because like the letters only talk in their names. So like if A has to say, hi, how are you? He just has to say, ah, ah, ah. Like that. And A was completely dumb that it didn't even know what a cliff is because apparently he fell off this one. And he didn't even dive. it was a good idea if he actually died. And it was an unlucky thing because he didn't even have a ladder. But another A came to the rescue. He found a solution to save the lowercase a and get a big net. Just imagine hearing those ass all over. Can you please stop saying ah? Are you just always going to talk in ass? Okay, so he scooped the lowercase a in a net, and they were all both happy and cheering. Although the net hit another A, and I was running going crazy and knocked all 3 A's off the cliff. Such dummies. Unfortunately, while on sea, the A's were panicking and screaming, going crazy, and saying A's. But B was a boat driver, and he was wearing a boat, and he actually has a hat. Even though we don't understand what B is saying, B owns this boat, and you'll see another B in the video. Anyways, he pulls down the anchor, and one A climbs up the anchor and onto the boat. Same for another A. But then the third A, which caused the whole mess to begin with, starts climbing the rope. But B tells him not to and leave him stranded out in the sea. But when the third naughty little A decided to get on the boat tipped over, leaving B stuck with the rest. B was rude because B is now sad because he lost his boat, but he sent a signal, a blaster, causing a helicopter. This is another B I was talking about. So another B owns a helicopter, and even though we don't know what it's saying, he offers a rope to help the whales get out of trouble. They saw the rope, and the 3 A's climbed the rope. Next, it was B's turn, but once B tried to jump, and as he grabbed the rope, the helicopter was losing control, and the 3 little naughty A's, the boat B and the helicopter B were all stranded out in the sea. Then, while stranded at sea, there was a huge rock moving. Unfortunately, nobody noticed except these 2 A's. This A was saying ah and ah. So this A was probably trying to warn them that a whale was nearby. But then, just then, a whale came and swallowed A and B inside of her. And she ate the 2 letters. So devastating. Inside the whale's stomach, there were his ribs, a pile of bones, a fish's bones, saliva, his throat, and are those tally marks on one of the ribs? Then helicopter B and one of the naughty little A's met C. C had a torch and said he was stranded inside this whale's stomach for years. C has welcomed the follow 2 letters onto this journey, but just then, as they were starting a conversation, the whale shakes and shakes some more. It rumbled and grumbled and grumbled and grumbled. And then the whale burped the 2 letters out, leaving C inside the whale. Oh, no. Leaving A, B, and C stranded on a desert island. You can see a palm tree, and C finally escaped from the whale. But then we hear a noise. It sounds like a... And then we meet D, with covered in flowers, wearing a... Wait, is that a weed shirt? And is that a bango? D has been stranded on this island for years, and he is happy for 3 new weathers to come join him. Then they get fruit kebabs. They made a campfire and ate delicious kebabs while trying to survive on this island. 4 happy little weathers. Until it rains. The rain clouds come by, ruining the picnic, and A and B and C and D panic. Just then, the fire extinguished, and everything was cheered up. While the rest of the weathers were panicking, we hear sharp noises of someone eating all the kebabs. And when the sun comes back on and the light returns, A, B, C have lost their kebabs, and there are sticks near D. There are sticks near D, so it's obvious D ate their kebabs. A and B are mad, and C are mad at D for eating their kebabs. But somehow the fire was able to survive the rain. Just then, the lights went off again and the rain started storming. Just then, we hear the building crash, and then when the light turns back on, A, B, and C noticed C roasting their friend D. Wow. It's like they were actually gonna kill D. But A, B, and C were confused after all the ruckus. But then lightning struck, and D was free from the awful prison that C made. But there was no campfire. So what do the weathers do? D comes over, gets some fruit, and makes a picnic. They have an apple, an orange, a coconut. How did they even manage to get a coconut in a stick? And most importantly, why does D have a pineapple? Did he eat that? How on earth? Well, 4 happy winners actually survived on this stranded island. Far back in another place of Alphabet World, we see E. E is a chef, and he is preparing some food for a certain someone. First he cuts the garlic, chops it and cuts it and fills it into teeny tiny little pieces. He turns the stove on, throws the lid away, and puts the garlic in the stew. Then he just waits for a couple of minutes and then gets preparing. He chops the tomatoes. Oh, potatoes. Well, wow, I haven't realized this, and I've wondered. Tomatoes and potatoes sound the same, but are not really. And then each chops another garlic. Great. He puts the garlic in the stew along with some shrimp and a big steak. But then a bell dings and the customer is waiting for his food. Then he panics and starts knocking the shelves and starts squishing the desks and the cups. But then the shelves fall over and E gets a knockout. But didn't realize that he put stinky cheese on the plate, and one of On a platform, or whatever you call this thing, wood? I don't know. One of the plates hid the stinky cheese, and now the stinky cheese was in the soup. Since he had a knockout, Eden discovered the stinky cheese situation. Then the customer was very angry and was waiting for his meal. So he poured the soup on some tea and gave it to an unknown person. It was F. F is a fine artist and is very good in spectacular design. He knows a good food when he sees it and tastes it. Then he comes and orders F the stinky soup. F is very fabulous in it. It has a pure taste in art. But then F smells it, and smells it, and sniffs it even more. But wonders something suspicious. Then he tries one gulp of the soup. But then something unexpected happens. In 3 seconds, he was happy all of a sudden that F enjoyed the meal. But then F farted in front of a chef. Who would fart in front of a chef? And then F realized the situation. He farted a big gas again, then again, and again. He kept farting. And F was very... farted twice. He wasn't able to explain how F kept farting. Then F was very angry now and was mad that the soup was disgusting. He farted twice more times and looked for another restaurant to eat. He was very hungry too and decided to eat something. So very dumb E tried to eat the soup. But then, as he was going to walk away, he farted. And he farted again. Then he was going to move. Yep, he was not going to move. Wait, hold on. I have to do something real quick. 6.5. Okay, so we have gotten to the fourth of the 26 letters we're talking about today. So we'll give you like a full recap. We're not going to show you the full video, just a couple of it. E has made some fresh cookies for Santa, and also F brings a glass of milk. Then F and E giggle, but then Santa Claus, also known as G, falls down the chimney. He gives F and E very special presents. It's of long bread and a pot for cooking. G was also very fascinated at the cookies. He tried to try one, but it was so delicious and he couldn't stop eating them. Then there was a side effect with the cookies. G grew. He ate all the cookies and all the milk. But then something unexpected happened. G was actually so big that the house exploded. She could not stand the help of cookies and decided to share and laugh all together. Then he rid on his reindeer and sleds and moved away from F and E. Then he came back with a new house. It was perfect for F and E, but, well, he just got them in the house. And it looked exactly the same before. Then E got some oranges, some apples, and some watermelons. But Santa ate them all. And then they just laughed together. G did not dress like Santa anymore. And F and E came along with G. Also, with surprisingly, A is a different color now, but the face is alright. B and D are in their normal forms, are in the party too. And also C, let's not talk about the differences of C. He usually just had a beard. He had a beard a couple of episodes later, but now he doesn't have one. So as you can see, there's a table over there with donuts, cupcakes, and cookies. There is also a bunch of balloons and a banner that says Happy New Year. It was becoming the 1 year anniversary. Wait, hold on, let me check. Yep, it wasn't really Alphabuddies 1 year anniversary. So I don't know why it says Happy New Year, even though Alphabuddies was created 1 month ago. Yes, I said 1 month ago. So the episode begins with all of the letters saying
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It becomes Happy New Year. Then E eats a cupcake and F and G try a donut. Then E eats 2 cookies and F eats a cupcake. Then G eats a donut and E eats 2 more cupcakes. Actually, E eats a couple of muffins, but something was wrong. F felt weak, E felt sore, and G was unable to move. No, just kidding. It was actually, but they couldn't eat no more. They had to go to a gym. Their bellies were fat and they were weak and tired and poor. But actually something unexpected happened. Pay attention to the letters. To A, B, C, and D. When they all counted 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and celebrated with confetti. Then when E ate a cupcake and F ate a donut, we see A get off the screen. And also all of the other letters were leaving. They knew that if they took a bite of one of those unhealthy treats, they would end up like them. Unfortunately, the new letter H came to save the day. H had 2 heads, one head and another head. As you can see, he was wearing a headband, a whistle. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, please. And holding a poster that says New Year's resolution. H was hosting a gym, and E and F and G were going to the gym first thing in the morning. Then tired E woke up at the sound of his alarm clock. So did F and G, and we realized this entire time G wasn't actually Santa Claus. So E, F, and G had to pay to go to the gym, and H allowed it. Then wait, hold on. We are experiencing some technical difficulties. We'll be back soon.